there, Edge, with a video edition of Ask the Kit Man. Edge, we're here against Preston. Before we ask the question, what has been going through the mind of everybody at the club this week ahead of tonight's game against two-time winners Preston North End?
Well, to be honest, we haven't really spoke about it that much, believe it or not. You know, the lads had 3 training sessions during the week. There's been a lot of activity around the club itself. But until today, there was a little buzz. But until today, the buzz has got bigger throughout the day as the covers have come off, the cameras have come in. It's real now. But to be honest, the lads have kept their feet on the ground. We've got enough experience of these sort of games in the squad, right through the spine now. And, you know, we're just all looking forward to getting out there now and going to work.
And obviously, with the fact that the club is going to have national TV exposure, does that add any pressure for yourself and Rich, or is it really normal?
Well, I suppose that's for others to say, you know. For us, for the players, the management, we just do what we do for every game. It's just another game to us. The fact that there's people watching, there's going to be 2,500 here, you know, there's going to be however many watching on telly. It's just an irrelevance to us, to be perfectly honest with you. We've just done everything that we would normally do on a normal day-to-day basis. But like I said, today there's a bit of a buzz, but the hard work's done for us. You know, the kit was done, the gaffer done his work, the players were prepared. Just looking forward to getting out there and getting down to business.
And today's question, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, we do a segment each week on Hawks FM, which myself and Reefy do the home games, myself and Brocky do the away games. You can ask the Kitman a question. Obviously, you've got your email address, which is Edge.
Oh, don't ask me. I don't do modern technology. You'd need to ask Richard.
Richard, of course.
Yeah. Look back on previous ones
previous ones on the Hawks FM. Or you can send us the question for Edge and Richard, who's busy at the moment.
I can barely remember my phone number, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, for the ladies who want that, of course, you'll be able to find out later. But it's at Hawks_FM on Twitter, or at Lee Roberts Media on Twitter if you want to send a question in. But my question for Edge, for Ask the Kitman, is who's the politest player at the club? And I'm going to have a guess already. I'm going to mouth it to Reefy off air.
The politest player until this season, there was no contest. It was Pele. However, Pele hasn't gone downhill. He's still as he always is. He's an absolute gentleman on the pitch, off the pitch.
Pleasure.
An absolute pleasure of a man. It's a no. However, Shamir Mullins, the guy is the most respectful player I've ever met, with the exception of Pele, which is rare from what I would say a youngster coming out of league football at a young age. You find the older players are respectful that have had a career in league football, but a lot of the younger ones, not so, because they come out of league football, they've had a 2-year apprenticeship, some of them think they've made it, some of them are a bit, you know, can be a bit big time. Sham, not at all. Incredibly polite, incredibly well mannered.
Model professional.
He's up there with Pele.
And he follows me on Twitter as well, Sham.
He really is. He's up there with Pele. They're the two most respectful and politest members of the squad, without a shadow of a doubt.
So they're the two we'll have to interview.
Well, they're the two we'll have to interview, and really there's only one more message for the listeners at home, and that's up the Struggers.
If you do interview Sham, get him to do a rap for you. He likes to give him a subject. He'll do a rap for you.
Brilliant. Well,
there's something for you.
That's Ask the Kitman. Thank you very much indeed. What a task awaits Havant Waterloo. Second in League One, Preston North End. Talk me through it.
Yeah, no, it's an opportunity for the players to go out and show what they can do tonight. Obviously, it's going to be a difficult game, but we're up for it. You know, we've got nothing to lose really. We'll go out and give it everything we got and see if we can make a real tight game of it.
What were your final words be to the lads before they crossed that white line?
Just go and enjoy the occasion. Don't let the occasion overrule you. Go and play the game, concentrate and play like you do week in and week out. And go and give it everything you got. Don't come back in with nothing left in the tank.
Is there a fear that the likes of Bradley, Bob, Shamir Mullins, JJ could be scouted after tonight's game against Preston?
There's always that every time you play. There's always people watching. just because it's on TV. You know, they'll see it as an opportunity to go and show everyone what they can do, which is fair enough. And you know, they've done great for us so far, all the players, and they all deserve you know, the credit really.
And you've obviously had some experience of FA Cup when you played against Pompey against Leeds, and you beat them, and then played Chelsea. You know, you must be fairly excited.
Yeah, no, it's got a good buzz at the moment around here. You know, it's been a hive of activity at the club today. Everyone's looking forward to the game, just so we can go and make ourselves proud and do ourselves justice, really.
Well, I'll be behind the goal tonight, Lee. Best of luck as a fan. Please do it.
Cheers. Thanks.
Former player Scott Jones. Scott, welcome back to Wesley Park. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. The pitch is looking good. I think Martin and Darren have done a pretty good job on it. So,
do you miss it here? Do you miss the fans, the club?
Miss the fans, miss the boys. Seen a few boys today, haven't seen them for a while. So yeah, definitely miss it. Yeah.
How are you enjoying life at Newport County, being a surfer boy on the Isle of Wight?
It's good. It helps my surfing career a bit, but no, it's alright. It is what it is. It's good. It's good. It's a laugh, really. So I'm enjoying it. So
you must obviously be a little bit disappointed that you're not playing tonight, or are you just looking forward to watching it as a fan?
I'm looking forward to watching it. To be fair, it'd be nice to be out there. I'm enjoying looking forward to watching it, watching my mates out there. So,
what do you make of having Waterloo chances against League One Preston? The upset can't happen, can it?
I think it can. You know, doing well, aren't they? 13 games, one loss is it? So I think they've got a chance. Anything can happen, can't they? Giant killers. They've done it before, so why not?
And how's your football career going overall this season?
Yeah, it's good. It's all right. I'm happy with it. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, like I said, it is what it is. But standard's not as good, but I'm enjoying it. It's a lot easier, a lot less travelling. So.
Well, Scott, thank you for chatting with us.
Nice
Enjoy your evening.
Cheers.
Welcome back.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks.
So here we are at Wesley Park for tonight's FA Cup second round draw. Having a Waterloo and Preston will go head to head at 8 o'clock when we are here for the draw at the Wesley. This is it. I just want to bring some Preston North End fans in, lads. Preston fans are coming in. So what's your name? You're going to be on YouTube.
Jake.
Jake, you're a Preston fan? Yeah. How long did it take you to get here this evening from Lancashire?
About an hour from work, mate, so I live down in Salisbury.
Well, that's good. So you're from Salisbury with a northern accent.
Yes, mate.
How do you imagine tonight's game is going to go before the draw?
Really, it should be 4-5 to us. But the way the weekend's gone, I'm not so sure now. If we play a decent team, then we'll do. But another non-league side at home for us will do us get through to the third round and get
the draw's about to be made. Who do you think Preston North End are going to get?
Easy or Dover away.
Preston, Supermare or Doncaster. That game postponed over the weekend because of an unplayable pitch.
38.
And the winners of tonight will be at home. Let's see who they're going to play.
Against number 5, and they will be at home to Walsall.
So there we go. Fan in. What do you make of that draw? What do you make of that draw?
Walsall beat the same division, not a good game. We've already played Shrewsbury in the League Cup.
Is it a winnable tie though for Preston to get through?
Any tie's a winnable tie, but I think so. But not one I was 7.
Sam
Huxter, Cameron Waterloo fan, joins me. Sam, we've just seen another possible TV tie against 2 league sides. If Cameron Waterloo get through, the Hawks fans, what do you make of that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. If we win tonight, that is a decent draw. Home again, and yeah, I'll tell you them. I think we can win that. Quite easy. We've got to win tonight first.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Crewe or Sheffield.
To remember those who have died in conflict, and beforehand, before a minute's silence, Al-Douglas will play the last post. West North End after 7 minutes, number 27, Callum Robinson. Second goal was Preston on 40 minutes. And a second goal on 27, Callum Robinson. highlights this evening.
Pre-Leader Cup team was tried to have Waterloo. Talk me through it.
Yeah, tough evening tonight. I think obviously we come up against the top side and they showed the quality and depth they've got by making quite a few changes. Lad Robertson that came in was a real player tonight. Scored a hat-trick against us. We've got to remember we were playing against the top team in League One that won 8 out of 10 in the last game. So, but it was disappointing. We've gone down 1-0 so early and mounted to climb after that.
When the wind is absolutely swirling, we could see it in the first half. Having a Waterloo have hit the post. Do you feel that it's an opportunity missed, or do you feel that your side gave it all they could and there can be no disappointments tonight?
I think they gave it everything. I said to the players afterwards, we gave it 100%. We worked hard to the last minute. Even with 9 men on the pitch, we still worked hard to try and keep them out. And I said it 2-0 at half time. I think that the next goal was massive, and if we can get it, it'd lift the whole place and give us a bit of belief. But we couldn't quite seem to get it, and then obviously the men got sent off, and it was all sort of hard from there.
Well, it's obviously we're going to talk about sending Loftley. Brian Stock, I was sat in the stand behind Peter Risdale. For me, he didn't need to make the tackle again. What was your view on it?
Well, he made the tackle, and as he's made the tackle, he's caught him, I think, on the way through. I haven't seen it on Sky, BT, since, so I don't know. But all I know is that Brian Stock's come in here and been fantastic for us since he came in. And he wouldn't have done that on purpose to put the team at risk at all. He's a fantastic lad, and I just feel a little bit gutted for the team tonight because we haven't managed to keep 11 players on the pitch and give it a go for 90 minutes.
Brian Stock obviously about his 2 sendings offs. Is that a concern for yourself, or do you just feel that's part of Brian's game?
Yeah, it's part of the game that he's been sent off, but he's a midfielder. He's got to tackle. He's got to put his foot in and do that side of the game. We know he can play, but he's a very competitive player, and that's why he's been a top player for all his career.
And Wazza obviously sent off. I said to Wazza, at what point you can go, oops. I personally feel he had no option to do that. What was your view?
I spoke to him about it, and he didn't even think about it. He just done it, and then all of a sudden it was obviously a red card, and he knew straight away. It was just one of them things that, as a winner, it's hard to let the ball go by you when he's stood on the goal line.
We've obviously talked about targets. One of the targets has been reached. You've made the FA Cup first round. Talk to me about the targets for the rest of the season for having a Waterloo.
Well, for me, I've always want to try and push things on, and we missed out in the playoffs last year, as you know, in the last day by goal difference. So I want to get in the playoffs. I want to take this club forward. I want to get promoted, and that's what I want to do. And we'll continue to do that. That's our bread and butter, really, the league. So we need to continue to work on that now. Western-super-Mare on Saturday.
Well, I was just about to say, from Preston, who have got Bradford, to having a Waterloo, who've got Western-super-Mare. Of course, Hawks FM will be back for that. We always cover the big games. Talk to me about Western-super-Mare.
Yeah, they're a team that have gone through a lot recently, and obviously been in the FA Cup as well. So they've got, I think, Doncaster at home. They got called off, didn't it, on Saturday? So they'll have one eye on that as well, and we need to make sure that we go out and just focus now, dust ourselves down, and go again.
Well, commiserations, Lee. We'll see you again on Saturday for the big game against Western-super-Mare.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Steve.
Simon Grayson. Simon, a very professional performance from Preston.
Yeah, look, we knew we had to do that tonight. We knew that we were going to be in for a tough game, and if we didn't approach the game in the right manner, we would come unstuck and everybody be looking for an upset. We did what we needed to do, got a result, clean sheet, and through to the next round. What
particularly impressed you about Preston North End's performance this evening?
Well, just the professional approach. That it's easy to not do the job, the instructions that you're asked to do in a cup tie. Everybody was looking at this game and thinking it's a potential banana skin, which it was. And if we didn't perform, we would have come unstuck. But we've done that, great result, and all our supporters and players can go home happy tonight.
Well, I've got to talk about Scott Laird. An absolutely fantastic performance from the lad on loan. His first ever hat-trick. Talk me about
Callum Robinson, you mean?
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, no, he's done all right. He's a great kid, working hard, and he took his goals with some great effectiveness, and he'll remember tonight for a long time.
Well, we know Callum Robinson got the hat-trick there, Simon. That's one for the outtakes. Next up for Preston North End is Bradford.
Yeah, we wanted to get back to winning ways after 2 league defeats recently. But obviously, prior to that, we'd won 8 on the trot. Now we're going to get prepared, ready for a tough game at the weekend. But it's nice to win tonight, clean sheet, and hopefully we can get 3 points at the weekend.
And just finally, the FA Cup draw threw up a home side. Had it been having a Waterloo, it would have possibly been a TB tie. But you've now going to have Walsall-Shrewsbury. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah, look, it's a home tie, which we've wanted. We've not had, I think, out of the last 8 or 9 games, we've had 7 or 8 away from home in terms of all the competition. So nice to get a home tie. We'll approach that with the when we need to do in a few weeks' time. We've got a few league games in between, and hopefully we can get results there.
Well, on behalf of Hawks FM, congratulations for tonight and best of luck in your promotion challenge this season.
Thanks the same.
Thank you, Simon. Patrick Hero, Callum Robinson joins Hawks FM. Callum, just talk me through your performance this evening.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I wasn't involved in the last game, but yeah, to have my first experience of the FA Cup and to get a hat-trick, yeah, really happy with that.
Your first professional hat-trick, you must be absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and hopefully my family and my friends will be happy with it, and they was there watching TV at home and that, so yeah, hopefully.
People have said that it could have been Kevin Davies' 150th goal. He's given you the opportunity. What a professional. Talk to me about Kevin.
Yeah, I've thanked him already. I didn't realise at the time, but yeah, he's a great professional and he's helping me, and to him to give me the ball for the penalty, yeah, I have to thank him a lot for that.
And what did you make of having Waterloo when non-leaguers tonight?
Yeah, they're a good team. They played some good football. They got a bit tired towards the end when they had the 10 men, but they was good towards the end, yeah.
And what was your view on the handball? Would you have done the same?
Yeah, it's a bit cheating, but we got the penalty anyway, didn't we? So.
And obviously you now move on to Bradford. It's going to be a tough side for a tough test for Preston North Enders.
Yeah, it will be tough, and we just have to go again, yeah.
And obviously you're on loan from Aston Villa. Please talk to me about your ambitions moving forward in your career.
Yeah, I'm here till January the 3rd, so if I could just keep playing here till January the 3rd, and then when Villa need me back, or if they don't need me back, I'll stay here. But I'm enjoying it here and enjoying my football, and as long as I'm getting first team football, that's the main thing.
Well, congratulations for your hat-trick. We'll let you go. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Cheers.